Greetings. I'm excited to tell you a little bit about the 1st Earth Battalion's investigations into the paranormal. Paranormal is one of those words that can have witchcraft and voodoo attached to it, you know. And a lot of misinformation is out there, especially as a result of the Men Who Stare at Goats movie having to do with somebody who supposedly, at a distance, diabolically dropped a goat. And what that means, actually, we're not sure, because desirably, if you want to, for example, enter a village in a very soft way and not freak the locals and not cause any collateral damage, which is the big danger in the modern combat situation, causing somebody to go to sleep, knock them out, whatever you call that. It's what dentists do when they give you an anesthetic. You go to La La Land, and then in 20 minutes you wake up and you're perfectly fine, except you don't remember what was going on. Well, that would be an ideal situation in an Earth Battalion setting. Our only use of small animals comes in entering a village again, in the presence of small animals, white flags, nice music, and not bearing weapons, as a pure indicator of coming to help out, perhaps put the village water system back into play, you know, creating confidence that the overall situation is more stable, etc. But the most dangerous thing a small unit leader can run into these days is walking into a village to help and running the risk of running into a large IED, a big booby trap, a claymore, a sniper that causes the soldiers to react. And so extrasensory perception is actually a solution to being sensitive enough, situationally aware enough to bring to bear all of that subtle radar that you need not to make those kinds of mistakes. So let's just look at 4 little examples here in my notebook. Now here's a soldier, first day in combat, young guy, all covered up with flak jackets and had stuff around his ears and glasses to protect his eyes, and his brain is going 1,000 miles an hour because he's been taught to fear what might happen, and his body in this case is entertaining these ideas and making a lot of noise. He's making noise with his equipment. He's probably stumbling about a bit. He's just an unseasoned soldier, and you know, that's the problem, and he will likely overreact. Now let's move to the phase where you have a seasoned soldier, been around a while, brain is calm, system is calm, using his normal senses. Well, normal senses in most people aren't very well developed, so they don't hear like a hunter, for example, who can hear 2 miles and know whether a vehicle is coming toward them or going away, or in a ranger's case, they know whether it's a company machine gun and what country made it, or a battalion machine gun hiding behind the thick forest. So we have the level 1 awareness with regular senses, the level expanded awareness with regular senses, which is really perfecting your listening, perfecting your observation, doing a patterned search of things. For instance, they're now hiding bombs inside of concrete and other things, so you want to look for irregular concrete. This is all following the clairsentient idea of feeling a problem in the gut, letting that open up your awarenesses, increasing your awareness, pattern recognition, to be twice as sensitive as normal. And then the full-on, and this is not a great illustration in the sense that this person has an empty mind, completely connected to his hunch level in the belly, listening at a deep level, seeing at a deep level, intuiting other sources at a deep level. This character is ready to walk into an unknown situation using his extrasensory perception or his paranormal self. So that's what we mean by paranormal. And it gets really good when you begin to bundle the skills. it used to be thought that you could either be clairvoyant or clairsentient or clairaudient. In other words, you could hear deeply or see deeply ahead of time about what was going to happen. That's true. All three of those are possible in the same person. It's also claircognitive, which is you don't know where the knowing comes from. That's the hunch. You couple that with expanded vision, a deeper listening, then you put that together with a projected thing called like telekinesis, where you can actually fiddle with things of certain kind at a distance. You put that together with remote viewing. Now you have the bundle, the paranormal, extrasensory, psychic bundle that the modern commando, the modern soldier cannot be without in order to keep from making a giant blunder on the battlefield, overreacting, killing a lot of innocent people. And by the way, in warfare, when you kill somebody, you have to live with that the rest of your life. So you see how imperative it is for us to be more sensitive? This is not the 18th century where 2 million people were killed with axe heads. And by the way, that meant 200 other million people had to live with it the rest of their lives. No, we have a sensitive, serious situation which is worldwide, which requires soldiers of a much higher sensitivity than ever before. Believe that. Go planet.